Have you ever wondered how to confront people with harmful intentions while maintaining your inner peace? It's a challenge many of us face when dealing with toxic, negative individuals. However, the key isn't about avoiding them. It's about how we choose to respond. Our reactions in these moments reveal our true character. Stay tuned as I share a story that illustrates how to handle dangerous people and safeguard your tranquility. Let me tell you a well-known story about an oak tree and a Venus flytrap. First, if this is your first time here, I invite you to subscribe and like this video so I can continue providing valuable content. What secret did the oak tree use to remain strong against the threatening Venus flytrap? In the heart of a quiet forest stood a magnificent oak tree. Its branches reached skyward, and its roots were deeply embedded in the earth. The oak had witnessed many seasons and storms, yet it remained steadfast. No matter how fierce the winds or storms, the oak stood firm. One day a strange plant began to grow near the oak's roots, a Venus flytrap. The other plants whispered warnings. The Venus flytrap is dangerous. It's creeping closer to the oak. Soon it will trap everything in its path. As the flytrap grew, its sharp, tooth-like traps stretched toward the oak's trunk, seemingly ready to bite anything nearby. The other trees and plants warned the oak, "If you let it climb higher, it will destroy you. Stop it now." But the wise oak remained calm. Its bark was strong, and its roots were unshaken. It understood something the other plants didn't. No matter how threatening the Venus flytrap appeared, it couldn't truly harm the oak. The flytrap tried to wrap its traps around the oak, but couldn't penetrate the solid bark. Eventually the flytrap grew tired, its traps drooped, and it withered away, leaving the oak as robust and peaceful as ever. The oak didn't waste energy fighting the flytrap. It stayed grounded, allowing the plant to tire itself out. In the end, the oak knew that real strength isn't about reacting to every threat. It's about staying calm, steady, and rooted in peace. Just like the oak, we encounter people with harmful intentions in our lives. Instead of letting them unsettle us, we can choose to remain strong and let their negativity dissipate on its own. Recognizing harmful individuals. How do you identify harmful individuals without letting their negativity affect you? According to Stoicism, recognizing harmful people isn't about judgment, but about protecting your soul and preserving your peace. Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." This wisdom reminds us that recognizing malice isn't an invitation to retaliate, but a challenge to rise above negativity. Harmful individuals often reveal themselves through deceitful actions, hurtful words, and destructive behaviors. Instead of reacting with anger, Stoicism encourages us to understand why they act this way. Perhaps they are grappling with unseen battles or carrying deep pain. Like Jesus, who taught us to love our enemies and pray for those who persecute us, Stoicism calls for empathy, not retaliation. For instance, imagine a colleague who constantly criticizes or undermines your work. Instead of reacting with frustration, pause and ask yourself what might be happening in their life to cause such behavior. This shift in perspective helps protect your peace and opens the door to compassion. Recognizing harmful individuals isn't just about self-protection. It's about practicing virtues like patience and understanding. By looking beyond someone's actions and refusing to judge, we align with Stoic teachings and Christian ethics, fostering forgiveness, love, and unshakable inner peace. Staying calm amidst negativity. Have you ever faced someone intent on hurting you and felt unsure how to respond? In such moments, it's easy to let emotions take over. However, Stoicism teaches us that staying calm amidst negativity is both a lesson and an art. It's about mastering self-control and cultivating compassion even in tough situations. Epictetus, a renowned Stoic philosopher, said, It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This reminds us that our peace depends on our reactions, not others' actions. No matter how toxic people around us may be, if we allow anger or resentment to consume us, we deepen our suffering. Imagine being in an argument with a colleague or loved one. Reacting with anger rarely leads to a positive outcome. Responding with calmness and compassion can transform the situation. You maintain your balance and might even diffuse tension. Jesus taught us about forgiveness and love, even towards those who seek to harm us. He said, "If someone slaps you on the right cheek, turn to them the other cheek also." This isn't just kindness. It's about rising above violence with love, showing that patience can soften even the hardest hearts. Consider leaders who, when faced with challenging situations or partners, choose professionalism and courtesy. Their calm demeanor reflects inner strength and maturity. By staying composed, they inspire others and handle challenges gracefully. This is true strength, remaining calm in chaos. When you stay composed amidst negativity, you protect yourself from toxicity and contribute to a more peaceful world. Every time we choose calmness over conflict, we spread invaluable human values like kindness and compassion to those around us. Handling negative actions without stress, imagine facing constant criticism, judgment, or insults. It's easy to get caught in a whirlwind of anger, sadness, or anxiety. Pause and ask yourself, do these emotions help? Do they improve the situation? Or do they rob you of your peace? According to Stoicism, the key is maintaining a steady mind and refusing to let external factors dictate your emotions or actions. As the Stoics teach, it's not what happens to you, but how you respond that shapes your life. Jesus also emphasized forgiveness and kindness, even towards those who hurt us. He showed us that we can rise above negativity without letting it disturb our inner peace. In daily life, consider wise leaders who face public criticism. Instead of reacting with anger, they listen to feedback, learn from it, or simply ignore unhelpful comments. This demonstrates true strength, self-control, and an undisturbed mind focused on what truly matters. Not letting malicious actions affect you is more than a show of inner strength. It reflects deep wisdom and understanding of human nature. Staying calm in adversity protects your inner peace and helps reduce conflict in relationships. It's not about controlling others. It's about controlling yourself. By doing this, you become a source of positivity and peace for yourself and those around you. In moments when others try to bring you down, can you remain calm and choose not to get caught in a spiral of negative emotions? Instead, spread compassion and understanding to those around you. Share your thoughts in the comments below about how you handle negativity in your life. Dealing with harmful people through wisdom. How can you use wisdom to respond wisely instead of reacting impulsively when faced with harmful people? Have you ever been in a situation where someone's words or actions made you want to lash out immediately? In these moments, it's easy to let emotions take over, but acting impulsively often leads to regretful decisions that harm both you and others. Instead, Stoicism teaches us to pause, think, and use reason to analyze the situation. Consider the motives behind their behavior and the circumstances they might be facing. Understanding these factors allows us to respond wisely and compassionately. For example, imagine a CEO facing harsh criticism for a failed business decision. A reactive leader might defend aggressively or shift blame. However, a wise leader listens carefully, gathers feedback, and analyzes the situation from multiple perspectives. By doing so, they learn from their mistakes and demonstrate accountability and a willingness to improve. This approach strengthens trust among employees and shareholders, showcasing maturity and confidence in leadership. Similarly, Consider political leaders facing public attacks or criticism from opponents. Wise leaders don't respond hastily. They take time to listen, reflect, and consider all viewpoints before making an official response. This thoughtful approach prevents undesirable consequences, preserves credibility, and ensures they act in the community's best interests. Using wisdom, when dealing with malicious people, helps avoid unnecessary conflict and mistakes. It also creates opportunities for personal growth. When we stay patient and respond intelligently, we foster a more positive environment for ourselves and those around us. Stoic philosophy teaches us that maintaining calmness and clarity in difficult moments is essential. Epicurus, a renowned Stoic philosopher, said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This simple yet powerful reminder encourages us to listen and observe carefully before reacting, especially when facing negative behavior. The next time you encounter someone with harmful intentions, ask yourself, can I remain calm and use wisdom to respond in the smartest and most beneficial way for everyone involved? Understanding the reasons behind harmful actions, Marcus Aurelius said, "Men exist for the sake of one another. Teach them then, or bear with them." This powerful quote reminds us that even when others act negatively, it's our duty to either teach them or tolerate them with patience. But why do some people act with malice? Is it always out of evil intent, or could it be a reflection of their fears, insecurities, or lack of understanding? Have you ever paused to ask what drives someone's harmful behavior? Understanding their motives can protect you from being consumed by negative emotions and open the door to compassion, helping you respond with kindness rather than becoming like them. History offers countless examples of individuals who succeeded by understanding the deeper motives of others. Mahatma Gandhi, the leader of India's independence movement, faced tremendous oppression from British colonizers. Adhering to non-violence and tolerance, Gandhi realized that colonial oppression was fueled by greed and the fear of losing power. He famously said, "When I despair, I remember that all through history, the way of truth and love has always won. There have been tyrants and murderers, and for a time they can seem invincible, but in the end, they always fall." This reflects his deep belief in the power of kindness and truth, and his understanding that even the harshest oppressors were motivated by their own fear and ignorance. Instead of responding with hatred, Gandhi chose empathy. His non-violent resistance led India to independence and set a global example of compassion and forgiveness. Understanding the motives of those who act negatively helps us maintain our peace, avoiding being drawn into their toxic energy. We develop compassion and the wisdom to handle difficult situations with grace. In doing so, we shield ourselves from negativity and may become a source of light and support for those around us. Before we move on to Lesson 6, I want to thank you for joining us on this journey. Each moment we share is an opportunity to grow and learn together. If you found value in this, please like and share this video. Every share, like the lessons of Stoicism, can ripple out and impact many lives. Don't forget, lesson number 6 is coming up next. Let's continue exploring these timeless teachings together. Thank you again for your presence and dedication, upholding your morals when faced with temptation. Have you ever faced temptation and wondered how to stay true to your moral principles? For Stoic philosophers, resisting temptation while upholding ethics is a vital challenge that preserves self-respect and core values. No matter how alluring a temptation might be, sticking to your principles is crucial for maintaining integrity and self-worth. Consider moments when you're tempted by material gains or quick promotions that conflict with your values. Adhering to your ethical standards becomes an act of self-respect and a testament to your commitment to what you hold dear. Jesus' time of temptation in the desert is a profound example of this struggle. When Satan tempted him with various offers, Jesus responded by affirming his unwavering faith. "You shall worship the Lord your God, and him only shall you serve." This powerful response demonstrated his steadfast faith and set an example of resilience in the face of temptation, illustrating how to uphold moral principles under pressure. In real life, many people choose to maintain their ethical standards, even when faced with significant temptations. For example, a business executive might reject a lucrative yet dubious deal, understanding that integrity and trust with customers and partners are far more valuable than short-term profits. Such decisions reflect a deep maturity and spiritual strength, demonstrating that upholding moral principles is not merely about avoiding temptation, but about living in alignment with one's values. In moments of temptation, are we strong enough to remain steadfast and true to the values we cherish? As we explore the profound wisdom of Stoicism, remember this powerful proverb: difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. This highlights a core Stoic practice and a key to developing exceptional wisdom. Setting boundaries with harmful people, setting personal boundaries with individuals who exhibit negative behavior is a crucial practice in Stoic philosophy. It's about protecting our inner peace and maintaining our personal values. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely noted, we cannot control what others think or do, but we can control how we react and set boundaries to protect ourselves. Have you ever found yourself feeling pressured or hurt by someone's behavior? What can you do to uphold your values without getting entangled in their negativity? Setting boundaries doesn't mean cutting off all contact. Instead, it involves creating clear limits to safeguard your mental and emotional well-being. For example, you might choose not to engage in negative conversations or keep a distance from those who are consistently harmful or exploitative. Jesus also spoke to this principle with his teaching: "Do not throw your pearls before swine, for they will trample them under their feet and turn and tear you to pieces." This saying underscores the importance of not wasting your energy and love on those who do not value or appreciate them. It's a call to maintain self-respect and protect your values. In practical terms, setting boundaries is seen in many everyday scenarios. A skilled manager, for instance, might decline unreasonable demands from colleagues or superiors without feeling guilty. They understand that clear limits are essential for maintaining both work efficiency and personal balance. Similarly, in personal relationships, establishing boundaries with a friend or family member who displays negative behavior can help keep the relationship healthy and prevent unnecessary conflict. Setting personal boundaries with difficult people is not an act of selfishness, but a necessary step for self-preservation and living a balanced life. It allows you to maintain your inner peace and foster a positive environment around you. We're curious, how do you identify when it's time to set boundaries in your own life? What strategies have you found effective? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your insights can inspire and guide others who might be facing similar challenges. Finding gratitude in challenges. From harmful people in life, we inevitably encounter individuals with negative intentions who may bring difficulties, challenges, or even pain. But have you ever considered that these hardships could actually help us grow stronger and wiser? By viewing these challenges as opportunities for personal development, we can find strength and patience within ourselves, transforming resentment into gratitude. Instead of harboring bitterness, consider being thankful for the lessons that come. From dealing with difficult people, they push us to discover our true capabilities and exceed our own limits. Jesus taught us to love and forgive those who hurt us, encouraging us to respond to malice with kindness and view our struggles as part of our spiritual journey. For instance, imagine a CEO of a tech company who receives critical feedback from the team about a key project. Rather than reacting defensively or shifting blame, the CEO can take a constructive approach by listening carefully to the feedback. This not only shows respect for the team's perspectives, but also provides an opportunity to refine leadership skills, improve communication, and enhance overall team performance. Embracing criticism with gratitude helps build a positive organizational culture where employees feel valued and motivated to contribute their best. When we approach the challenges posed by negative individuals with gratitude, we not only maintain a pure heart, but also turn adversity into a chance for growth. Are you ready to see challenges as opportunities to perfect yourself? If so, leave a comment saying "practice gratitude" to show your commitment to transformation. Let's explore together how Stoic philosophy can guide us to build a better life, turning every challenge into a stepping stone toward personal and professional growth. Treating harmful people with forgiveness. When you start your day, remind yourself, today I may encounter people who are meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. Their behavior reflects their struggles and ignorance, not my worth. And Marcus Aurelius, this perspective helps us understand that negative actions often stem from personal suffering or ignorance. Recognizing this allows us to approach difficult individuals with compassion rather than resentment. In Stoic philosophy, forgiveness is not just a noble act, but a sign of wisdom and strength. It means letting go of anger and freeing ourselves from the chains of bitterness. Think about it. Does holding on to resentment make us happier? More often than not, it traps us in a cycle of negative emotions, clouding our judgment and peace of mind. Forgiveness, on the other hand, allows us to release these emotions and find inner tranquility. A powerful example of forgiveness is Nelson Mandela. After spending 27 years in prison under apartheid, Mandela faced immense mistreatment and hostility. Yet instead of letting anger consume him, he chose forgiveness and reconciliation. Mandela once said, "As I walked out the door toward the gate that would lead to my freedom, I knew if I didn't leave my bitterness and hatred behind, I'd still be in prison." His choice to forgive not only helped him escape the emotional prison of hatred, but also strengthened him to lead with vision and compassion. Mandela's journey teaches us that forgiving those with bad intentions is not just an act of grace, but a strategic choice for maintaining our peace and freedom. By embracing forgiveness, we protect our inner calm and move towards a more fulfilling and harmonious life. Conclusion. As we conclude, remember that the lessons of patience, wisdom, and love are central to dealing with difficult people. Jesus taught us that love and forgiveness are not just acts of kindness, but powerful ways to free ourselves from hatred and resentment. When confronted with bad behavior, choose to respond with calmness and gratitude. Forgiveness and understanding can help us overcome negative emotions and open doors to personal growth and maturity. By applying Stoic principles and the teachings of Jesus in our daily lives, we can navigate interactions with challenging individuals with kindness and wisdom. Let us strive to be sources of inspiration, spreading peace and love through our actions. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button to support the channel. Share your thoughts in the comments. Spread these valuable lessons with friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss our upcoming videos on Stoic living and personal growth. Thank you for joining us on this journey toward a more peaceful and compassionate life.